Hello there, my beautiful soul family, and welcome back to my channel, Moonlight Awakening. I'm an awakening coach. I also do energy readings, energy readings for dream interpretations, and I also make beautiful handmade jewelry, just like this. This is an amethyst angel. Is super cute, made in copper wire, and I'm selling them definitely on my social media, Instagram, and on Facebook. And if you don't have social media, also email me, okay? If you didn't know, my Etsy shop has been closed, okay? I no longer have Etsy shop, okay? And also I do have a Patreon, okay? We're doing exclusive things, and also like free energy readings whenever I go live. You can also win some of my handmade jewelry, okay? And you can also get discounts on coaching as well. So yeah, please check out my Patreon page. I'll leave all those links below this video. Okie doke. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so yes, light body ascension signs and symptoms. So like, you might be wondering, you're not sure what is light body. Light body is like we're turning back to our crystalline self. Crystalline self meaning like we used to, at the end, we're this beautiful amazing crystal, okay? But you know, the more we came reincarnated on this earth, our bodies became more like dense. So it's like we're covering up this beautiful crystal, and we are, with all this like dense energies, you know, all this density, right? Lifetime after lifetime. But now we're being activated to become our crystalline self once again, like we were always meant to be, okay? And on the sun right now, like literally my skin is turning back to crystalline body, because I see myself with pinkish and greenish sparkles, like because we're like a crystal, okay? So if I'm the more longer I get that sun, I charge myself like a crystal. When you charge yourself, right? Charge yourself under the light, you know, like I can start seeing more of my crystalline body, okay? So that's why your body is becoming more crystalline, and eventually you're gonna see those little sparkles on your skin, okay? So yeah, so that's pretty neat. Okay, so some of those ascension signs and symptoms. Okay, so first things first, like you start noticing or some type of knowing or sense that something's happening or changing in your life, but you feel very different and you can't really comprehend why. That's the, you know, that's, you know, very common to start feeling different, right? That's the sign that you're, you know, part of the ascension, okay? Not only that, you start having also stomach, digestive issues, also IBS, gastrointestinal problems, maybe loss of appetite, periods of unexplained nausea. Again, I'm just gonna say, like, okay, I'm not at the end, you know your body, okay? You know your body, okay? So, but if you truly feel like, you know, this is way something else, like that I need to get a checkup from the doctor, then go ahead and do it, okay? I'm not a medical professional, okay? So again, at the end, you know your body, you know where you're at, okay? So anyway, another ascension symptoms that your body's turning back to a crystalline body, you start having sudden changes in body temperatures, such, and also increased sensitivity or tolerance to heat and cold, and abdominal heat or cold certain parts, hot or cold certain parts of the body. For example, a situation in my life. I went inside a building, you know, we're gonna order this delicious smoothie. I went there with my man and his other brother. So we go there, and out of nowhere, I started to feel like really, really hot. And trust me, because barely when I came in, I feel really cool because the room temperature, right? Like they have it blasting like crazy. But like a minute later, boom, this sudden heat started coming over me. I started to feel like really hot. Like my body just went to like regular temperature, boom, to hot out of nowhere. And I already knew, I'm like, okay, this is really weird. It has to be something beyond, like, it has to be an Ascension symptom, so, and for sure it was, because it didn't last very long. Okay, maybe a couple of minutes, a minute or two, maybe 2 or 3, and then it was gone, disappeared. So I already knew, like, yep, okay, definitely an Ascension symptoms. And you start having weird body temperature, like heat, and your thighs, on your arms, maybe it could be the back of your shoulders, somewhere around your back. Again, just random or cold. If not, it could be just cold spots. Your feet start really heating up as well. So you can jump out of hot and cold. It just, again, because the body, your physical body doesn't know what's going on here. I'm so confused. That's why the body doesn't understand. It doesn't understand light body. Doesn't understand, it just doesn't understand. Okay. So anyway, another sign. No, you can also deal with cold and flu-like symptoms that appear and then disappeared. It's it is suddenly without it shows up like that and then disappears just like that. For example, one time I was in my personal ascension journey. My nose started run. Okay, so I felt like something was coming up, and then the next day my nose was running like crazy. So I wasn't really sure if I had the flu, or I don't know. I wasn't sure. So my nose is running like crazy. Second day, my nose is still running like crazy. Third day, my nose still running like crazy. The fourth day, gone, completely gone. I was like, and because a lot of things, because it has to do also drainage. We have when you're clearing from your third eye's clearing, because I remember we are we have distortion in our chakras that are covering us to see things beyond and all that stuff. So that's why it was clearing up, so anyway, so if it comes and then disappears out of nowhere, that was an Ascension symptoms. Okay. Not only that, you having frequent headaches, head pressure, right? Other unusual sensation in the crown, like warm, tingling, pinpricks, like there's electricity shooting in certain spots here, pulsating in energy, so yeah, that's definitely another sign. And also, another thing that, symptoms and signs is you start having an increased in sensitivity of smell, strange, or you're starting, or strange smells from time to time. It just comes out of nowhere again, and you start having also sinus and allergy issues as well. Okay, so if it comes and goes, again, everybody's different. Some people, Ascension symptoms are depending on where you're at. Like if you be in this journey for a while, it's going to be more intense because you can tolerate it more. Okay, someone that's been 10 years, okay, obviously would be able to tolerate it more than me, because I haven't even been in this journey for 10 years, the awakening Ascension journey. So yeah, of course it's going to be more, because I can tolerate it more, right? You don't want to overshock, you don't, it's that's why, it will come in time. Okay, so just letting you know, you think it's gonna become easier from here? No, it will not. It will just increase. Just put it out there. Okay, so anyway, Another sign could also be changes in vision and perception, catching a glimpse of like shadows, right? Or tones of frequencies in your ears, whooshing, again, somewhere in the ears, buzzing or ear popping or pressure in your ears. You start like one time, like you feel like your ears are being cupped, like covered, and then before it's uncovered. That's part of it as well. You might be seeing all these beautiful butterflies. There's lately there all these beautiful butterflies been coming to me, so you might be seeing them in the background. So yeah, it's at the end it's very magical. Okay, some of them doesn't feel very magical, but deep inside it's magical. Okay, just think about it like that. You're experiencing something magical. Okay. Okay, so another definitely sign is periods where you feel extremely cold for long periods of time, or you're having chills in your bodies. Kind of when you have, at one time when I had like the really bad flu, and you feel hot, but then you're also sweating like crazy. No. You're feeling really hot, but you're also very, very cold. So it's just crazy, so yeah, it will feel like that. Like you're super, super cold, but then you're sweating, right? And it's gonna happen someday. Again, we're all different. You might experience that or not. Again, we're all different. Okay, so also, and could also circulation. Yes, it can. You can also deal with like cold or feet. Like it feels like you're having maybe circulation issues. Okay, that also another thing. So another sign that your Ascension symptoms, part of the Ascension symptoms of your light body being activated, is like when you start changing in diet. Your appetite, your eating habits. You start having sudden cravings. Just craving everything, or or maybe you don't eat as much. Also chemical sensitivities as well. Again, one day you can eat meat, the next day your body's like can't even tolerate meat. Things like that. Like the body's gonna tell you. Okay. Also, your sleeping patterns will definitely change. Okay, like waves of extreme out of nowhere, you have extreme fatigue, or you have periods of insomnia that you can't even sleep. I'm like, I have no problem sleeping, and now it's like I can't even sleep. Then that means it's definitely something that is out of nowhere. Like, for example, if you're someone that never has a problem sleeping, out of nowhere you have problems sleeping, then yeah, that's definitely an Ascension symptom. Like something that is out of nowhere, like things like that. And sometimes you might feel like you need more sleep than normal, right? Maybe your body doesn't even need that much sleep. In 4 hours you feel fully energized. But the thing is, I don't charge in 4 hours. Then it has to be an Ascension symptom. For example, one time I woke up around like 4:30, full of energy. 4:30 in the morning, by the way. Why would I feel fully energized at 4:30 in the morning? It was the strangest thing. And I knew that, remember, this is when you're being activated. This is where like more more high energies are coming through, to you. So again, we're all different. You might need more sleep, or you out of nowhere you're gonna feel like fully energized at 4 in the morning. I know that's not me, so I knew that was something else. Just things like that. Okay, another sign, definitely, you could also be having you can start like your sleeping schedules. Like you start noticing your sleeping schedules, kind of like you start noticing I keep waking up around 3 or 4 in the morning, and And you have very unusual dreams or more lucid dreaming as well. That can also happen. Okay, another sign definitely is increased in daydreaming, fantasy, like you're having flashes of insight and visions, and increased creativity and imagination. Okay, sometimes lately I just been like I'm doing something and I'm like just looking out there, like not even thinking, I'm just staring into space. And I started to do that more frequently now. It's like, what the, like I know I used to do that many years ago. Oh, a dragonfly. But yeah, now I'm like just daydreaming and just into nowhere. It's like I'm just zoned out. So I've been noticing that a lot recently. And yeah, once in a while we'll hit a creativity and imagine, I just want to do a bunch of creative things. Again, very, very common. Also, you can also have intense of heat through the body, like hot flashes, chills, or night sweats, feeling like extremely hot, or waves of warming energy in very chakra points. Okay, one time, like recently, I can tell you recently right now, I've been having like my heart chakra expanding, but like I feel warmish, but then it feels like there's pressure. It's just been feeling really different in my heart chakra. So I know it's opening up, only having heat sensations and other chakras, obviously. But yeah, definitely my heart has been really expanding recently. So definitely, be feeling that like crazy. And you can wake up and even night sweats. Like you wake up like sweating like crazy, for example. It's because you're clearing in your sleep. That's why sometimes you will wake up like chills or night sweats out of nowhere, because you're clearing what you sleep. Why? Because we clear when you sleep. I'm feeling, because you're relaxed. Your team, your beautiful team of angel guides, Starseed family can work on you while you sleep. Okay, so if you're feeling something around you, because that's more likely your team working on you while you're asleep. Okay, because one time, oh my gosh, I was like 2 nights in a row, I will wake up, I don't know, 4 in the morning, I think. No, well, maybe 4 or 5 in the morning, and I will wake up. Why? Because my shirt was covered in sweat. First of all, it was fall season. So trying to sleep with a cold, wet shirt. Yeah, it was. I was like, my pillow would be soaking in sweat. Crazy things like that. Like, again, this is like, there's some of them are very uncomfortable ascension symptoms. Some of them are very uncomfortable. And for me, one of the very uncomfortable ones was waking up like my pillow sweat in sweat and my shirt covered in sweat. It was crazy. And obviously I would wake up, and because I didn't want to get sick either, so I would change shirts, I'll put a new one, and then it will stop until like, I don't know, I think it happened 3 times, but it just be random. I just know, but anyway, that could happen to you. Okay, you could also have an increased static electricity charge in the body, like energy stops, like or tingles, or itchiness, or pain pricks, muscle spasms, or twitches that occurred, like random parts of the bodies. That's when a bunch of energy, you're receiving a bunch of energy coming through, and your right eye's twitching like nonstop for the past 3 days. Or one day, you never know. Your right eye can be twitching all day, or whole 3 days, or an entire week, or your thigh, or your back shoulder blade. It's just so random. Or my butt too. Even my butt was twitching. I'm like, since when the butt twitches? So I knew it was an ascension symptom. It's just weird where the areas that is one to like. It's just strange. It's just weird. You can, but yeah, even electricity, like you're being shocked, sometimes, like, depending on where you're at, it can be more of a shock than you're like, whoa, So anyway, Definitely another sign, having, I don't know if you saw that butterfly just came near my shoulder. Okay. And also, you can also deal with some other ascension symptoms and signs. Having body aches and pains, tension or soreness not caused by injury or exercises. For example, you didn't exercise and out of nowhere you're sore or you have pain in a certain area. Again, you know your body, you know where you're at. Okay, out of nowhere, I remember once in a while I will feel like my neck will feel like it's really sore, like there's so much else, and I feel like doing this all out. I'm like, oh, my neck. It's like out of nowhere, like this thing comes in my neck, this pressure or soreness, and then it just leaves in a couple of minutes. So again, because if you didn't know, this is the God chakra. The God chakra is in the back, the little bump in the back of your arm, because it's the God chakra, and the God chakra comes through the third eye, it goes through the back of the neck. So you have another chakra in the back. It's called the back chakra. Okay, yeah, there's 7 chakras, but there's also other chakras as well, like the earth star chakra. There's hand chakras. Okay, again, there's hand chakra. If you're in a bunch of tingles here on your hands, hand chakras. Okay, hand chakras. Feet chakras, when you start feeling all this bunch of tingles under your feet. Also the star chakra. Again, there's 9 more other chakras out there. Well, there's more, but for now we're just keeping at 9. But yeah, there's way more chakras out there. Okay, not only that, you start dealing with clumsiness or lack of conditioning at times. Like you're losing your balance out of nowhere. Like you thought you were already clumsy, you might be even more clumsy, or you're not even a clumsy person out of nowhere. Then obviously you're gonna start noticing, like, yeah, I'm like somehow just being really clumsy here. And also and happens, and you can also be, accidentally you're bumping into things, dropping into objects. You might feel like also dizziness or feeling ungrounded. Also, like for me, sometimes I keep banging my shoulder like near the doorway all the time. And I'm like walking, I'm like, okay. I was like, whoop, I should pay more attention. I just don't even, I don't know. I don't know. like little things like that. So anyway, more of these signs and symptoms. But yeah, there's a couple more for sure. You can have also bursts of increased energy or inspiration, feeling more active than usual. If you're a person but I'm mostly lazy, but lately I've been wanting to do a lot. I feel really energized. And for me, I'm a very energized person. Okay, so for me to feeling like out of nowhere you feel laziness, that could happen too. It's like the opposite, flips around. Okay, so you will know. Okay, so, also or you might feel also, part of it, you can also deal with panic attacks, acceleration in the mental energy, racing or scattered thoughts everywhere. Okay, for me, for example, I've been having a lot of things in my mind, and it's very good to exercise or work it out so you can release some of that energy. So yeah, whatever activity you can do to release some of that energy. So I'm like, you know what? I need to exercise. Too much energy going through. Okay. So another one, unexplained nervousness or anxiety that comes and goes spontaneously. It comes and then boom, it just leaves. For example, I was at the store. I was looking for medicine. I felt calm. I was, I was fine. I was relaxed looking for this, it was a vitamins, and out of nowhere, this anxiety hit out of nowhere. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I was like, I need to get out. I can't be here. Out of nowhere. It was the craziest thing. I was in so much anxiety out of nowhere. And that's very unusual for me. Like, I don't deal with anxiety attacks, nothing like that. So for me, I knew there was something going on. Like, I need to go home now. And I was like, very like impatient. And I was with my mother, and with my mom, she's, she walks very slow. So I need to be, obviously, I'm not trying to rush her. But this time I was like, I need to go. Crazy, because it can come out of nowhere. It can come when you're driving, when you're at the store. Again, it doesn't tell you. It's not gonna wait till you're laying down. It can hit you at any time and any day. Okay, any of this other ascension symptoms. Okay, putting it out there. Okay, also you might have a feeling of intense or unusual vibrations, experiencing pulsing or rushing waves of energy, tingle sensations, pressure through the body or specific areas. Okay, obviously also in the chakra centers. You can also deal with extreme sensitivity, feeling way over emotional, episodes of crying for no apparent reason, or hysterical laughter for no reason. I'm like, why I feel so giggly out of nowhere? Again, your body doesn't know what to do, so it's trying to react somehow. Okay, so okay. Not only that, you can also deal with periods of intense frustration, anger, rage, you might also deal with very short-tempered or easily agitated or being impatient. Because again, our light body's activating, it's expanding, right? And we're not just, I keep turning it around because I don't want the sun to hit my my computer here. So okay, anywho, so but yeah, it could definitely happen because your body doesn't understand. So now it's like, okay, I'm gonna react this way now. Okay, so another, definitely more of those signs or symptoms. You can also have moments of experiencing increase in heart rate out of the blues, or an unusual sensation in the heart chakra area, like I was saying earlier as well. Okay, that's definitely heart palpitations. Again, yourself, you know where you're at in your awakening journey. Okay, you can also deal with unusual skin changes that come and go, like you start having rashes in areas, hives, itchiness, or tingles. Not only that, the change in hair and nail texture, color, or rate of the growth, that can also change too. Like the hair, the nails might grow faster than normal. Okay, so another symptoms, also feeling more drawn to nature and more sincere, and just having in being specific, just in certain areas you just feel like it's like something within you, like being in certain areas that you just feel it, right? Like right now I feel really amazing because why? I'm in nature. Okay, not only that, you can also have a sudden increase in synchronicities, right? Like meaningful coincidence. You keep seeing the 1111, the 444s, right? Or the 121212s, the 77s, whatever, right? Any other angel numbers. Okay, not only that, you can also abrupt changes in, okay, so out of nowhere also, when you're having these ascension signs, your life is changing. Well, guess what? Your jobs can change, your careers can change, could end, your 3D jobs could change. Okay, the job can change, or they just drop you out of nowhere, like, yeah, you're out, or you feel like you can't even be there anymore, you need to get out. your friends, like you feel like you can't even be with these friends anymore. Like, you know what? I'm no longer resonating with that. Hobbies. Maybe you used to be a clubbing person, like I like I was, with my friend. But one day I was like, bestie, I can no longer dancing with you. You better find yourself someone else. Okay. Also, even your interests can change. Let's just say you love these certain types of music. Even your music can change. Like, you know what? Doesn't rate. Because remember, you're raising high vibration. So if those certain music aren't high vibrational, you're not gonna feel like how you used to feel, right? With certain songs, again, your interests will change. Or you live in environments. You live in environments. You know what? I can no longer stay here. There's too much going on. This energy. Trust me, I've been lately, or strong urge to relocate. Again, if you're in an area next to the city, next to the downtown area, there's eventually you have to relocate. It's gonna tell you need to relocate. There's too much density, especially living in the city. I don't know how can people live in the city. I don't know. Well, I live near the city, but I'm guided to relocate for the second time. I barely relocated 6 months ago, and I'm about to relocate again. Because again, I'm resting in vibration. My body won't be, it needs somewhere else. So I need to skedaddle. So I'm going to start packing, and watch out for that story. I'm going to make one for sure. Okay. So yeah, you're going to be urged to relocate, especially if you live in a low vibrational area, you're going to feel it that you need to get out. Not only that, you can have also physically, you may feel like certain things, you may feel like things aren't real sometimes. And even the external reality might feel like a daydream sometimes. I don't know, out of nowhere, you feel is this even real? Is this table even real? Is my glasses, I don't know. It's like things like that. It's just crazy. It will feel like you're going crazy. But anyway, but you're not going crazy. Okay. You might have increased of self-talk or inner dialogue, issues with voice or speech. That can also happen. Not only that, also a need for more personal space, alone time. You're just, you feel like more like a loner. But remember, a loner doesn't mean you're, when you're alone, that's where you expand more. Okay. But remember, there's nothing wrong with you. Okay. You're just going through periods of time. Okay. Feeling invisible sometimes, maybe feeling detached from others or the world around you. That's very common to feel as well. And also feeling loss of identity or in a calling to find your true self. This is not me anymore. Then what am I? What did I came here for? Right? This is very, very common as well. Also you can have a deep longing to go home, even though, you don't even know where home is. I feel like I want to go. I want to leave from this. I want to go home, but you just don't understand where or why, or, because again, if we think about it, we're not really from this planet. So, but trust me, you will be going home. You will be going home someday. Okay. And not only that, a sense of urgency, like you're running out of time, or that something's about to happen. When you know. Okay. Not only that, also, you can also have moments of heightened energy where you may receive channeled information or automatic writing. Okay. Lately, I've been doing more automatic writing. I need to do something. Okay. Being nudged to practice more of my healing techniques, being nudged to do more practicing more of my light language, things like that. You will know, when you know. Okay. Not only that, a sudden lack of mental focus and ability to concentrate or comprehend linear information. You're wait, your mind got frozen or something, and and you don't even know what they're talking about. Like feeling scattered in the brain, brain fog, confusion, forgetting things more than usual. It's like, welcome to my life. Well, should I say, welcome to the journey, forgetting. It's not like they want, the reason I'm gonna shift here, light again. The reason they're not trying to make you go crazy. Why I keep forgetting everything? Because the thing is, they want you to focus in the now moment. They don't want you to focus 2 or 3 days ago, or like they want you to focus on the now, right now. Okay, that's why you have, like sometimes even it's hard for me what I did yesterday. Like literally, it's kind of hard for me to think. And yesterday wasn't even that long ago. Like, what did I even do yesterday? See, it's so hard. I really need to really, really think. But yesterday wasn't even that long ago, like things like that, right? Not only that, you begin to see, not only that, you start maybe seeing people's halos of light around them, animals and objects, all distorted of blur visions, also sensitivity to bright lights, more intense closed eye visions too, and you can deal with that happens. That's very, very common. Okay. And also increase in telepathic abilities with other people and animals, like maybe having flashes of insight or increased intuition. One time I could be sitting around the people. It happened to me. It happens here and there when I'm like, a word comes to me, but then someone else mentions it. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I was picking them up telepathically, right? Again, could definitely happen. Not only that, feeling that you have divine purpose on the planet and that you're on a special mission. Like, I'm here for something. I don't know what it is. But you can definitely call on Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael knows the mission of every single beautiful living being on this planet, including yourself. Okay, so, but again, those are more like this is more like it's like a huge question. So definitely it's going to take more time. Okay, certain question takes more time. Okay, no, it's not like, oh, let me find a great plumber. That answer is going to get to you right away compared to, like, what is my mission on this planet? That's something more, it's going to take a little longer, okay? Not only that, profound feeling of love and peace and understanding and connection with all things around you, right? You're speaking to the plants, you're hugging the trees, you're smelling the flowers, and that's what I've been doing. I just speak to the flowers, speaking to my bamboo tree in my room, like, just everything around you, right? Not only that, you having also increased in psychic awareness and sensitivity, like clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentient, and intuition, definitely. And also another sign, having bizarre intense dreams, like prophetic or recognitive dreams, or dreamlike visions occurring more often. Like, is this a dream or wasn't a dream? It felt real, but I wasn't really sure, but please start writing your dreams, okay? Record your dreams, okay? Not only that, electronic devices may malfunction often in your presence, like lights may flicker or bulbs out of burst can burn often than usual. Not that long ago, I turned on the microwave just to heat up a little something, just 30 seconds. That's it, 30 seconds. And literally, it's like the microwave was shooting sparks in the inside. Like, it just took 3 freaking seconds to let up in sparks. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then like pushed the button so I can, to make it stop. I've never seen that happen. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, not only that, I feel like maybe even your car, you can sometimes make your car stop. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that something? Or your phones too. Again, anything electronic. Okay. Or light bulbs. Okay. Not only that, feeling that you're not alone, and that there's something that you can't really see, but it's there. Okay, like you don't know, oh, you feel like also like there's a presence around you, you know, definitely, because again, you know, I communicate with my beautiful angelic team, so I sense them all the time, having this presence all around me that I feel. You know, you're feeling like maybe spirit guides, messengers, guides. So you keep feeling this presence. Depending who you be communicating with more, you're gonna keep sensing them more, for sure. Even deceased loved ones too. Okay, so yeah, not only that, experiencing sight inspiration and divine revelations, rushes of energy and flashes of deep insight. For example, one time I woke up, it was day of the full moon. I woke up and out of nowhere I got this this message in my mind. It was the moonlight awakening. Like it was like an insight, like a because I wanted to know the channel of mine. Like I wanted a YouTube channel. Like I want a creative YouTube channel name. Out of nowhere, boom, an idea pops up. It like this voice came to me, Moonlight. And I was like, oh, yes. Awakening. Yes. Thank you. And not only that, I wake up and an idea popped up too. Seashell crown. I'm like, okay, I'll do a freaking seashell crown. Okay. And I've been putting the pictures because I recently made another seashell crown. Okay. Not only that, lastly, a feeling that something is about to happen or something's important, that like something's coming, although you don't know what or when. Okay, like I know something's gonna happen that I need to, like, maybe it could be something that you need to let go of, or you feel like I feel like I'm gonna be out from this job soon. I don't know how, but I just feel like I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be gone from this job or this place, or or something's coming. Definitely part. Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot. Okay. So anyway, so yeah, let me know if that, yeah, so if you have any of the symptoms or you have most of them, because I know it's a lot because it is a lot. But yeah, this is some of the light body ascension signs and symptoms. Okay, so like and subscribe for more videos to help you on your spiritual awakening journey, and until next time, bye.